So here's how Fortnite took the OG out of Renegade Raider. Get it? What am I saying? Like, that's not even how you spell Renegade. But like I was saying, Fortnite completely just took the OGness value out of Renegade Raider, in my opinion, because back in the OG days of Fortnite, Renegade Raider was like one of the first skins ever added to the game. That's why it's so popular. Like, even if someone doesn't play Fortnite and you tell them, hey, do you have the Renegade Raider? I guarantee you they know exactly what you're talking about. Like, that's how popular it was. Like, it was on Skull Trooper tier. Like, I remember in 2018, you could ask like a 80-year-old man who doesn't even know what the internet is, hey, do you have the Skull Trooper? I guarantee you they'll say no, because of course they just don't have it. And like, secondly, the Skull Trooper was just that recognized. It was just that popular, and the Renegade Raider was slowly picking up where the Skull Trooper left off, because once the Skull Trooper came out, like when they came back out again, like in the Halloween of 2018, like someone had to take its place, and that was the Renegade Raider. So the Renegade Raider was just slowly building hype. You know, people were waiting for it to come back. People really had hope that it was gonna ever come back, but I still don't think it would. Like, it's not a battle pass skin, but it's like an exclusive skin, so they're not gonna bring it back again. And people were waiting. They were saying Renegade Raider is gonna come back. It's gonna come back. It still hasn't come out. We're in chapter 3. Like, people were hoping it was going to come out in chapter 1. And then in chapter 2, in my opinion, is where, like, it just really just left a sour taste in my mouth. Like, especially with the OG skins. Like, that's where all the OGness started to really fall off in Fortnite, because that's when the pink Ghoul Trooper was released, or just the regular Ghoul Trooper, I guess. The pink is for the OG players. But, like, the Ghoul Trooper was released, the Recon Expert. And then they started doing this thing where instead of, like, actually bringing back the skins to the item shop and all that stuff, they would just make rip-off edit styles of it. So like, we'd have like a molten Renegade Raider. It was chapter 2 season 3 is when this first started. It was even in the trailer, like the molten Renegade Raider. Everyone was so hyped, and I was like, oh, this is not good. This cannot be good, because what Fortnite does for OG skins that they can't technically bring back, even though it's their game, so they could do what they want. What they do is that they make something that's so similar to it, where it's basically the exact same thing as the OG skin, but they don't want to upset the OG players, because they did technically say that it's an exclusive. We're not going to bring it back, so they're not going to actually bring back the skin, but they're going to make another skin so identical to it, just with like a few minor changes, that it's basically just the same thing. Like what they did was, like, they made like 20 different versions of the Renegade Raider. They gave it a molten style, they gave it a Christmas style, they gave it everything, to be honest. And like, that's just completely ruined the value of the Renegade Raider. Like, whenever I see a Renegade Raider, I'm just like, that's just like that's just a different edit style, you know. Like the Renegade Raider, the OG Renegade Raider, doesn't really feel that special anymore. If I run into a game of Fortnite and I see 3 kids running just the edit style of the Renegade Raider, like, it makes there's no like sentimental value when you see a Renegade Raider, or even any OG skin anymore, other than the Aerial Assault Trooper. But Fortnite's already planning on bringing like a Christmas version of the Aerial Assault Trooper, probably by next year. And so by then, like, pretty much every single OG skin is just gonna be like, just like have no value anymore, other than like the Black Knight. But like, I'm pretty sure the Season X Battle Pass from Chapter 1 had like a Black Knight ripoff. So like, other than my OG skin, which is the Royal Knights, like every single OG thing is just gonna be gone from Fortnite. Luckily, I have these OG skins right here, the Royal Knight. Like, I am so lucky. Like, imagine not having one of these 2 skins. Like, couldn't be me. So like, in my opinion, like, that just really made Fortnite lose all the value for their OG skins, when they just started like they just started like giving like making new versions of the skin, but we could tell it was the exact same thing, just like a little bit switched up, and like, that really just took away the value, in my opinion. So let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I'm gonna ask this question: would you guys actually care if Renegade Raider came out? Because I feel like a lot of people would buy it just because it's OG, but it wouldn't be OG if it actually came back. But like, I feel like it would lose its hype pretty quickly, just because everyone already has like a different style of it, whether it's the Molten, the Halloween, the Christmas version of Renegade Raider. So like, it's just another edit style, to be honest. When you think about it, in my mindset, the OG Renegade Raider is just another edit style, and like, it's probably the worst one out of the like 5 that are in the game right now. So I feel like people wouldn't really care. They would care the first day, like pretty much anything else, but after that, it's just a normal skin.